welcome back to another episode of Ask Me Anything with me, JJ Buns. If you don't know me, well, why are you here? I've been like so many episodes into this now. I'm just kidding. If you are new, welcome. I'm JJ. I'm a writer and a filmmaker and a YouTuber. I'm the editor of The Table Read. And I do, on a Monday, I do an Ask Me Anything series. And I've been doing this for quite a while now, and it's such a really fun experience because I get asked things I've never thought in my whole life, and I have to really like think about myself and try to work out what my answers are, because I try to answer everything like as honestly and truthfully as I can. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not going to tell you that, because sometimes it's a little bit personal, but I do try, and I think about it, and I really try to give you the truth, because that's why you're here, right? You send questions and you ask me stuff. Like, there's no point lying about things, but I put thought in. I try. I get sent questions and I put them all in here. I mix them all up, so some are older and some are newer. I never know what's gonna come out. It's a funny experience, to be honest, because yeah, the things I think about, this time of the week is like a real highlight for me, because I'm always like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Right, well basically I start, I do a few questions, and then I stop. Okay, let's start. How many children do you have? How many do you want? I have 2 daughters and 1 stepson. My youngest daughter, she turned 5 this week. And she is going to be my last baby, like, you know, intentioned last baby. I know, like, nature sometimes throws spanners in the works for that, but basically I don't want any more kids. 2 daughters, 1 stepson, perfect. I don't need any more. I am very fulfilled in my life. I don't need more children in it. Okay. Let's see. Alright. What are you better at, cooking or cleaning? Cooking. I love cooking. I love cooking. I really enjoy like everything about it. I love buying food. I love chopping things and peeling things and stirring and adding seasoning and spices and making things. I love cooking. I find it really artistic and creative and delicious, because I also love eating. Cleaning, cleaning. I go through little spells where I'm like, if I'm really stressed about something, then I'll have like a mad flurry where I'm like cleaning and scrubbing and stuff, and yeah, but it's not very often, and I'm not very good. I go for more of a general disheveled state. Not filthy, not pristine, just lived in. Alright, let's see. Okay. Can you speak Arabic? You know, this is a really interesting question, right? Like, no, I can't speak Arabic. I'm not good with languages generally. You could barely manage English. But I do speak to someone who lives in Qatar regularly, the producer on Grace March. He lives in Qatar. And he will just drop words, Arabic words from there, into conversation sometimes. So I know that Naam, which is Nahm, means like okay, yeah, that sort of thing. I'm trying to think of other ones he uses, and I'm so used to seeing them now that I don't really think about it because I know what they mean. Habibi, I think, I can't remember, like thinking of them like this. I'm not very good with languages, but I know a couple of words of Arabic because of conversations with him. Okay. Alright. Favourite flavour of crisps? Probably, if I had to have one flavour of crisps for the rest of my life and I couldn't have any others, I would just go for plain salted. But I love lots of different flavours of crisps. I love crisps. Oh, tell you what. When I was younger and I could just eat crisps without getting all fat and blobby, and I had like the metabolism of, I don't know, like a racehorse. I could just eat and eat and eat and eat, and it just didn't touch me. Oh, I used to eat so many crisps. Oh, I love crisps. But yes, I would probably, if I could only have one for the rest of my life, I would pick really salty, greasy, just crunchy, delicious crisps. Just plain ones, not crinkled, not shaped funny, but like dirty, salty dirtiness. That is what I would have. Let me see, with me bag. Okay. I love crisps. I could eat some crisps right now. I'm really craving crisps now. Okay. What is your favourite accent? I love an Irish accent. I love an Irish accent. My partner is Northern Irish by heritage. His father moved here, so he grew up here, but a lot of his family are there, and he slides into a Northern Irish accent. Like, just, it's really funny. He'll just sort of slide into it. And yeah, I just think it's beautiful. Yeah. I'm gonna go Northern Irish. Okay. How many are we doing? A few. I can go for a bit longer. I don't want to bore you. If you had the world's attention for 30 seconds, what would you say? Ooh. Now I feel like I should be sort of like wise and good. But how much good could I actually do? Like, I might have their attention for 30 seconds, but would that attention stay, or would they just be like, oh, all right, she spoke, now we can move on? Like, I would like to try and imagine that I can do something like really good, like bring about world peace, and be like, people of the world, listen to me, stop murdering each other. And that would be a good message. That's less than 30 seconds, isn't it? Stop murdering each other, feed the poor, be kind, and buy all of J.J. Barnes's books. That is a solid use of 30 seconds. Solid use of 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Do you ever help anybody and not let them know it? And not let them... Let me start that again. Do you ever help anybody and not let them know it was you who helped them? This is asking me to be really, like, sort of thoughty. I mean, probably. I don't know. I try to help people. Like, just generally, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody drops something, I like to try and pick it up for them. And if somebody needs something and if I've got it, then I like to try and make sure they can have it. I like to give a platform to writers, because with my table reading, I like helping writers reach people that they might not have reached otherwise. I really like that, because writing is really difficult, and it's good to help people on their journey and find an audience and do it. And I like to do that. Like, I really get a lot out of it. And obviously I do my creative writing advice stuff, and that's helping people. I like the feeling. It's probably very selfish, because it's all about how it makes me feel. But I like the feeling of helping and doing good and being a positive force in the world. I think it's a genuinely lovely thing. But obviously the writers I platform on the table read, they know that it's me. And if I give somebody something they need, they know it's me. And if I help somebody who's dropped something, or they've fallen, or they need somebody to like do something for them, they know it's me. I don't know if I've ever tried to sort of go out of my way to be secretive about it. Not because I need glory, just because I tend to just approach, you know what I mean? I'll be just like, oh, I have that, I can do it, you know what I mean? I think it's a very good thing if you help people without letting them know, but I've never gone out of my way to do it just because I'm like, oh, I'm here with a thing you need, or yes, please let me feature your writing, or maybe I should try and be more secretive about it. I'm not very secretive about anything, to be honest. I don't tend to keep secrets. I tend to just be like, hello, I'm here, I can do that. Maybe I'm not very noble. I mean, I don't need to be noble. I try just to be good. Okay. How old will you be on your next birthday? I will be 36. Will I be 36? I was born in 1985. It's 2020. Yeah, I'll be 36. Oh god, I lose track. That's really sad, isn't it? I'll be 36 in November. Feel free to buy me many gifts. You'll have forgotten by then, and I won't get many gifts. That's alright. I don't mind. Alright. Are you materialistic? Yeah, quite materialistic. I like things, but also not that materialistic, because I could do a job that earned me a hell of a lot more money and then have more stuff. And I choose the job that is fulfilling and makes me feel good rather than owning more. Does that make sense? I do like to own nice things though. Like, trust me, I like to have like a home, and I'm glad we've got like creature comforts like a TV, and we've got like music and computers and a PlayStation, and I've got clothes and shoes, so I'm always like, I've always got things I can wear and be comfortable. So that's very materialistic in the fact that that's material possessions that I very much benefit from and want, but I don't sacrifice my own like inner to get more things. If I had like inner like whatever it is, soul comfort, doing the job I love and got more material gain, like, don't get me wrong, that would also be excellent. So I am materialistic because I would like to be more wealthy and have a bigger house and like, I don't know, just to be more wealthy, but I also am accepting of my state, because even though it's not materially gaining in like mad ways, it makes me feel good. So bit of both. Okay, McDonald's or KFC? McDonald's please. I'm vegetarian, and KFC probably do some vegetarian food, but McDonald's have a bigger vegetarian selection. So I will do one more because I've done loads. I've been rambling on and on and on about my thoughts and my inner soul things. Honestly, you must think I'm barking. Okay, one more. Oh, you know what, before I take it out, sometimes I'm like, the last one is like the weirdest one, or it makes me just like, oh, so I'm just a bit like, oh no, okay. Who had the better voice, pitch, tone, range, etc.? Elvis or Freddie Mercury? For me, Freddie Mercury. Don't get me wrong, I like Elvis a lot. I think he's obviously a fantastic singer. But I prefer Freddie Mercury. I think Freddie Mercury is just an icon. His voice and range and power and force and like the feeling he puts into his voice, everything. For me, Freddie Mercury, like top singer, like, yeah. So I'm not saying that to besmirch the good name of Elvis Presley. Obviously he also is a fabulous singer. But for me, Freddie Mercury. So it wasn't too scary one actually, I could answer that one quite easily. Okay, so thank you very much for watching another episode of Ask Me Anything with me, JJ Barnes. Don't forget, if you want to give me questions, you can either comment on this video, or you can find all my social media, the social media I am on my website, which is jjbarnes.co.uk, and over there, yeah, you can find me, chat to me. I'm on the Twitters, the Instagrams, the Facebooks. I have a TikTok, I don't do very much with it. I have a Pinterest. What else? Subscribe. Oh, yes, please, subscribe to this channel. I put out Ask Me Anything on a Monday. I do writing advice on a Wednesday and a Friday. I do a chapter read from my book on a Saturday. And then every so often other things go out on this feed from other people, but those are my sort of scheduled ones. So thank you very much, and I'll be back again soon. Bye.